Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as Poland. And what map are we playing on? Oh, Pangea Plus, that's right, and Immortal Difficulty. Excellent. So, I've been thinking about this, took a day to pause between episodes here, and what I think I'm going to do is I really would like to expand to one more city. We're going to have a few more salt to trade away because there's a few goods that we could trade for if we had some excess, plus we've got a gems underway. So happiness should actually be okay. It's amazing to me that Warsaw has a population of 14. That's sometimes bigger than my capital gets at the end of the game because I'm usually so poor at managing that, so things are going better. Heck, we're bigger than Karakorum, and Gao, and Mosankani, because we should be seeing this in real time. And well, yeah, we have the biggest capital city that we know of. That's really amazing. Anyway, so what I'm going to do in Woods over here, I'm going to purchase another trireme, which may or may not be a crazy thing, but we do definitely want some ships and things. Anyway, I really want to explore this area down here on the off chance there's a decent spot for a city. I am potentially considering settling right in this spot over here, which would get the fish, the cows, and the wheat. No happiness, but a pretty decent city spot overall, so might still be worth doing. The other thing that could happen is a city way up north over here. Obviously opens us up to attack from France, though, which is a little scary. There's also an argument to be made about not expanding at all, and just to continue to grow vertically, but I really think we can, no thank you, but please go ahead and war with each other. That would be lovely. But yeah, I really think that another city would actually be quite handy. I don't remember, are we trying to save up for Oxford, Circus Maximus? If we got a Coliseum up in Lodz, we could build a Circus Maximus right away, which would be nice. We're building our library there. Maybe I should actually... We're going to do that. I'm going to do the Coliseum first. Get that done ASAP. Warsaw will build us probably a garden, I think. For the, just speed up the great people at this point. Might go like garden and temple and then start on, well, the Circus Maximus, which luckily won't take very long to do. And then after that, we'll build ourselves a settler. Anyway, you want a religion, so we will go ahead and spread that over here. Hopefully that will be enough for science! Exclamation mark. And yeah, I'm going to check out this area over here, because there might be a decent city spot. You, Monsieur Worker, what do we want? That has been hooked up. We have a camp over here as well. I think we're going to, roads. We're going to do roads at all? No, we're just going to do a farm over here. We got to get our harbors up and running. So we are currently researching acoustics so we can open up the Renaissance era because we've got really nice timing going on over there. And then definitely I will want the compass for the harbor because it'll be quite handy. But I think I'm going to go to astronomy after that. Do we have a spot for an observatory? No, which is actually going to hurt our science quite a bit, unfortunately. But still, we are going to want some actual navy to defend ourselves. Friendship is probably okay. How's Askia? Right over here. Yeah, he's got no horrible relationships anywhere, so yes, absolutely, we will do that. Hey, maybe we can get some research agreements. We've got just almost enough money to get that kind of thing rocking and rolling. Florence searches for science. Not science in all caps, just regular science. So, but there's still an exclamation mark, which is what counts the most. Interesting over here. Shame there's no whales or pearls. Still, another decent spot for a really high population city. It's just the happiness that's a problem. Sorry, I have no interest in this agreement. No offense, but I don't. Yeah, finding a new city spot is going to be challenging. Now, if we do finish... let's go and see what we can see. If we do finish the Circus Maximus, we'll be in better shape. There we go. We've got the gems hooked up. Let's go and get the salt going so we can do some trading. You... Why don't you come over here and see if we might be able to spot any new territory to expand to. 15 citizens and 6 down over here. Bit of a shortage of really good tiles, unfortunately. We will get the cows soon, though, so that'll be nice. And eventually the fish... So Angkor Wat has been completed. Sydney wanted us to connect gems. Well, there you go. You're very welcome. Manila still wants our religion. We've spread some to it, but not enough. And there's the wrong kind of pressure going on there. We might do a trade route to there, just to push our religion, but I don't know. We'll see. What are we currently building? More missionaries. I'm I'm actually going to do mosques. The missionaries do get the science boosts, of course, but the quicker we get our mosques online, the better off we'll be. We'll get more faith and more happiness that way. Renaissance era, there we go. And we get to choose a production over here. We will go ahead with the temple. We'll need to get the amphitheaters as well at some point. University is done over here. Very nice, very lovely. Perhaps markets. There's going to be some trade routes coming out here. And money is always really handy. So let's go and do that. Move you around. It's a shame. It looks like there's probably not going to be anything else around here, but we'll keep exploring anyway. And yeah, we timed it out very well. We've got rationalism on, or well, no, we just got into a new era, so we got a free policy, and we can take rationalism, which clearly we want. The 10% science boost is amazing. Porcelain Tower will be quite handy as well. In 4 turns, we get our next social policy naturally, which means we will then be able to probably pick secularism, which is a pretty good boost to things. We'll probably try to finish the science tree, actually. And we have our first spy. Now, here's a question. Does anyone have any tech that we don't have? I don't know if there's a way to get the actual numbers of, like, techs mismatched. The Shoshone are ahead in tech overall, though. They have 30. We only have 23. Well, there you go. There's your immortal level AI doing what it does best. So, clearly, we will move to Mosankani as a spy. And hopefully we can get a little bit of stuff out of that. Manila wants help against barbarians. I don't know if we'll be able to help for that, but I don't know. Maybe. They might have some barbarian ships. I'd rather not piss off Sedone, so let's just wait a sec here. Because it'll be nice to try to get a relationship going with them. Since, Oh yeah, it's the Shoshone. Although, are we friendly? No, we're neutral. I think we're positive enough that they wouldn't mind too much for walking through, but there we go, research agreement. Now, I think this is fine to do this. It sucks to be the one paying, but it's like calculated by the game, I think. Yeah, see, it's like there's a rule about exactly what the research agreement cost has to be, and it has to do with like a relative amount of science being produced, because the benefit you get is based on the amount of science that you've got going on. So that's okay. Yeah, we'll cut through there. That'll be okay. Golden Age ended. Boo! Hiss. Still making some money though, and we got a new tile over there, which is nice. Wittenberg, and we will still want to get some city-states on our side. But we're not gonna, we're not gonna stress too much about it. Well, that's not true. We're gonna stress as much as we can. Lhasa wants science, yeah. See, that's the sort of things we've got to do. So I still think getting the mosques online is probably a smart thing, though. Let's swing around over here and see what we've got. Since we didn't actually explore there earlier, and it might actually be a place that we can settle. Not producing anything. Well, we still want to... We can probably... If we finish the settler, it's just going to sit a few turns doing nothing. Do we need a workboat? Or an extra worker? We do need extra workers. There's a lot of unimproved tiles kicking around, so let's go and remedy that. We might actually build 2 here. We almost have time for the 2. You will go and improve the cows. Thank you very much. What is about to grow again? Warsaw is growing extremely fast. Krakow is growing extremely fast. Wrocław is doing okay too. We'll start to grow fast as soon as we start to do some improvements. We do need a workboat over here, and probably a lighthouse in Wrocław. Although maybe we would just want to rush up to universities, which is probably what I was thinking last game, actually. All right, compass is up, so we got more gold from our fishing boats and more trade routes, which is very handy. Also, the harbors we really want, and galleasses are a great unlock for us. Still nowhere to go down there. Pocatello's plotting against Askia. Well, we may as well let them all know, so they can hate each other a little bit more. We've got a population growth. We've got the barbarians. A research agreement. Oh, I don't like unfriendly research agreements, but what can we do? So, well, I think there's a lot of stuff we want. I think rushing up to the universities as quickly as possible is going to be good. Plus, there's jungle tiles here, which makes this spot a very good place for university. Mostly, we want to be able to unlock the Oxford, which is going to be super duper strong for us. 2 turns away from the Colosseum there. All right, let's go. What I'll probably do is sink 1 turn into a settler, and then flip over to Circus Maximus in Warsaw. And then once it's done, we'll go and finish the settler at that point. Unless it's actually time for... will it be time for... sorry, the Oxford. Probably not. We'll probably settle our 5th city before and then have to build up another set of universities and stuff before Oxford kicks in. You know what? We don't have that much happiness. No. I'm not going to queue up the settler quite yet. Oh, building a cargo ship actually makes a lot of sense. We don't need a harbor in our capital. But yeah, we'll build a cargo ship and then probably send it somewhere else. Now, this is actually a half-decent spot for a city. We got double food production. Be next to a mountain, which potentially gives us some science options. It's only the 2 fish, but it does unlock pearls. The atoll over here is not too bad. We could theoretically put a couple of improvements there. I mean, it's never going to be a fantastic city, but it does give us a little bit more stuff. It also, well, I guess it's pretty assailable by ships. But that's it. What about this spot here? 2 fish, stone, the sheep. We could also settle on the sheep, but I think that would be silly. I mean, no luxury resources, but might be worth doing. You, Mr... What are we going to do with you? I think what we're going to do is just build some more farms around our capital. I think that's going to be okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to send you over to Wads because you'll probably have to escort something. And we get a new policy. We will definitely want secularism. Bam. Bonus science from scientists. We've got double there. I don't think we need to squeeze out a rider. I mean, we do get the extra beakers, but I think it's still better to just work more tiles overall. Why do we have unemployed citizens here? Because it's your own production focus, that's why. Lock down 2 university dudes. And then work the remaining tiles. There we go. No one to work there, no one to work there. Okay. Next turn. Also, when we finish astronomy, we'll be able to embark across oceans, which is handy. You want salt. I can do that, but I'd much rather more happiness. Keep our cap up as high as possible so we can keep growing like crazy. We might actually want to put out 2 settlers. I think after Oxford, though. I think that's still the correct answer. Market has finished over here. Ducal stables. No, it's not really helpful here. Probably temples, then. We could actually build circus maximums here. I guess that's fine, actually. It's a little bit slower to produce, of course. You know what? Hold on. We want a harbor here. Let's do the harbor. It'll be okay. And we don't need to... we do need a... No, we have a road down here. No, we don't have a road down here, so we do need a harbor here as well. Which we'll do. Harbors also give us happiness. Right. Right. Because we've picked up naval traditions, so... Harbors everywhere. This road is a little bit redundant, but it might be useful for military reasons. Turn around. Were there any barbarians at sea? No, just the crossbows. Anyway, you go and sit right here. It's a good, nice defensive spot for us, actually. You finished assault, which is, of course, why we did that. I will be improving the bananas. Means 1 less jungle tile to get our bonus science on, but it does give us a little bit more growth. I'm on that side of the argument. There's a back and forth as to which is the most correct way. But I've chosen that approach. And I will put a ship right here, which will also give us a bit of a blockade against barbarians. Cancelled open borders. We've got a population growth. Bullied by the Aztecs. Which means... sorry, Wittenberg, right here. Want us to denounce the Aztecs. Oh, I thought they wanted gold. That's an interesting idea, though. The Aztecs are number 1. Where's their actual... Is this them? They're very far away. What's the infographic look like for these guys? They have no relationship whatsoever. I could denounce them for some free points. They will remember that forever, though, and I do want to keep at peace. They're very far away. I don't think I'm going to do that. We could also bribe Singapore a little bit. Although, wow, no, the Shoshone are really, really friends. Because it just would be nice to get a mercantile civ. I will accept that. Continue taking money for your open borders, because the open border doesn't really affect me that much. That is fine. It's too bad you don't have the luxury resource. We'll take the money. We have almost enough money for some big bribes. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the extra food. Don't actually like being bombarded there. And unfortunately, now we're not going to be healed. But we'll just have to deal with that for now. Mostly just want to babysit this sort of route so that when we do get a settler going out there, it'll be more or less okay. Although, again, once we finish astronomy, they'll be able to take the direct route. In which case, we'll want to send our triremes home and get them upgraded to something? Caravels, yeah. Actually, let's just do that. You go there. You go there. Wait. New tiles. Sistine Chapel. Maybe. It's not a bad wonder. It's too bad we can't build an observatories. I guess we could, like, literally conquer Sidon, and then we'd build an observatory there, but I don't think that is in our, that's in our plans. Trade route overview. Sort by goal, but it would also be nice to get some money. Oh, does anyone want a trade route, though? A city-state? No. So, it looks like our best bet is Krakow to Palenque. Yeah, because we don't have a trade route going on there yet, so we will do that. So, change you to Krakow. Excellent. Or Krakow. Circus Maximus, yes. Oh, there is the Sistine Chapel. Now, I don't really need the culture. It'd be nice to get the boost, but no, it would be a waste of resources to do that. Good, good, good. And yeah, an extra salt resource over there, which will open up some more trading. Now, we're going to be able to keep growing for quite some time here. Shiny things. It's quite a bit. Cargo ship. You are going to... highest gold. Palenque. Give me monies. And we are capped on trade routes. Alright. Good. We could also drop a city on the mainland. I'm a little bit worried that being sandwiched between these two guys is just inviting an attack. But we could get spices and ivory if we did settle there. We could settle on the hill for increased defenses. Although, normally I would like to avoid doing that. Well... so it's closer to... well, not really anything. It would be much more defensive to be on the hill in this case. Also means any archer that we have settled in the city can shoot over these jungle tiles instead of being blocked. That might be the thing to do. If we're going to settle over there at all. We're going to have to do that. One thing that's handy is it would work as kind of a lightning rod for anything that the Huns would do. Or the Mongols would do, not the Huns. Genghis the Hun. And we would know to put all our defenses here. And we wouldn't have to worry quite as much over here, especially if we still do have a navy. It's interesting. That's very interesting. Meanwhile, you will just go and put up some lumber mills or something. Everyone wants the Sistine Chapel. Really. They also, a lot of them want religion. If I built it, 3 people would be... oh my god, should I just cancel the circus match? Well, not cancel it, but delay it. 13 turns. I can shave 1 turn off if I do a bunch of unemployment. Or that. 12 turns the Sistine Chapel, and we'll get 3 blobs of influence, which has value. And the culture's not terrible either. Frigate, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It means we're not expanding as quickly. Like, both vertically and widely, because we're delaying our settler. Ooh, great scientist. You are going to go and set up another academy. We'll go inland, where it's a little bit easier to defend. And we're going to keep doing it in my capital, which already has the 50% science modifier. So we're going to do that. And... wait, I thought I already built one. Am I wrong? Is this our first great scientist? I might be thinking of a different game. I thought I already had one. I guess not. Alright, still the right thing to do. Oh! I'm thinking of the workshop that I set up. Yeah. We'll make sure to lock that tile no matter what happens, although I'm pretty sure even the AI governor is smart enough. The governor is smart enough to assign that as a tile to be worked. You, I think, can just repeat something you were doing before. Oh no, you were going to Sidon. I really want this to become my religion first. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Frankly, if we invite Islam into here, and we can just keep converting our own city for the science boost, it's not the end of the world. But then again, very few things are. Sure. Let's continue being friendly here. You're probably just going to send some missionaries to my territory. That's okay. I would like to grab these bananas, although that will lead to border friction over here. All right, we got astronomy, which is very good. What do we research next? Well, we can beeline to archaeology, which might be the fastest way for us to get into the industrial era, but so it is faster than, say, scientific theory. But scientific theory gives us public schools. It also backfills a lot of stuff that we kind of sort of probably need. Oh, here's a question. Where's the thing? Porcelain Tower. We need rationalism. Get a free great scientist. Okay, maybe we should rush that before someone else beats us to it. That would make a hell of a lot of sense. We need it for scientific theory anyway. We're still weak sort of militaristically. It'd actually be kind of handy to pick up engineering, which is queued up, so that's convenient. We're going to finish that, and then we'll have to reevaluate where we are in terms of, do we need more ground-based combat forces, or will we be able to just go for scientific theory at that point? And again, the bonus to entering new era is we will get another policy. Also, the sooner we can unlock some ideologies, the better. It'll be really interesting to see if we can swing that. Is it still... Ah, we can do this and still get it in 10 turns. Okay, that'll have to do. Yes, let us work together. Friendship is magic, as they say. And actually, that reminds me, let's go see if we can't set up another... No, we can't. ASCII's got lots of money, but I think we already have a research agreement going on here. And you don't have enough money to set one up. That's a shame. Sugar. Pakal. Sup, dude? What does Pakal look like? I don't remember. Oh, there you are. You're friendly. Why don't we trade our goods still? Sugar for salt. There you go. The basics of flavor. Harbor is done. Granary. We've been building a lot of really good stuff, but yeah, we need to get a granary, especially in that city. We have the money. Do we spend money upgrading to caravels? I believe the answer is yes. We can't do a bribe. We can't do another research agreement right now, so you know what? Now is a fine time to do this. Lots of people want science, though. We need to get the temples up, and the mosques would certainly help, but there's something to be said about getting the missionaries out early, especially when the faith is so much cheaper early on. We could also do another great profit to be able to improve a religion. Strengthens your deal. You have nothing else to offer me. I will take your money. Thank you very much. 8 happiness is pretty good.
The merchants and the traders have come.
Artist Guild is very handy. Machu Picchu, I think someone already built it. I don't remember. Also, we literally have no mountains to build this next to, so it's not going to happen. East India Company would be quite nice. We need markets everywhere, so I think that's still probably part of the plan. Let's get some more salt so we can do some more trading. And you can explore. We're going to send one of you off over here to check out what this land is. More barbarians. Okay. Askia declared war on Genghis Khan. It's really good, assuming like nothing happens. Hopefully they're just going to be in a bottleneck where nothing happens, and they just waste their units on each other. I actually should be bribing people. Oh, that bonus money. I should be bribing people to go to war with one another, but I really don't think there's a risk of them targeting me specifically. I think I'm far enough away. There's no border friction. I just don't make an obvious target in any way whatsoever. There might be somewhere to colonize over there, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. You just sit tight, because we might actually send someone there, speaking of things that will encourage attacks. Granary is done. Tell you what, go ahead and get started on a settler. Harbor is good. There are many things that I want. Oh wow, I'm still ages away from being able to do a national college. So actually, popping out a couple of settlers right now might not be terrible. But, because I was going to say building a galleass would be quite nice. And the granary. But, yeah, let's do a granary first. And then we'll probably have to do a library university. And then we'll try to rush them up wherever we settle the next place is. Oh, how are we going to do that? That's not going to work out. I'm going to do the Sistine Chapel. I should have actually started Circus Maximus somewhere. We can steal the technology already. I can get banking for free, which is probably the thing to do. Wasn't really thinking about that. I probably could have been able... I may have been able to work out something even better than this, but we're going to take banking because it's the more expensive out of the bunch. There's a little bit of progress being made on it already. So that sort of sucks. But, oh well, we'll take it anyway. It's still handy to do. Rocklaw has been converted. Alright, well, we'll just have to try to go back. What do we get out of Islam anyway? Desert. Gardens give us happiness, so that's not bad. And we can build monasteries. Also not terribly tragic. Okay, we got promotion. Covered a plot. Let's let them know. Oh, the Forbidden Palace. Really nice wonder. It would have been nice to grab, but, you know, we'll manage without. You know what? Don't build a settler quite yet. You go and build me the Circus Maximus. Wow! And the Behringer Crater. Oh my god, that's a lot of barbarians. What the hell, Ethiopia? What the hell? How are you just, like, letting all these barbarians exist? Because I would kind of like to settle here. Suppose I could settle on this island right over here. And then I would be safe from the barbarians. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Because we could still eventually improve the land tiles, which would be good. In the meanwhile, we get triple fish. It's a spot. Anyway, let's get some more salt. So, I would like to avoid being bombarded forever and ever. More citizens. More citizens. Got a natural wonder, which made someone happy. Almost not friends with someone. And you would like money. You're allied with nobody. I could 60, which would just technically get us to allied for like a second, and then it would go away. Still might not be a terrible idea. No, I'll save up for now. That way we'll be able to, you know, respond to things. And this is actually a good time for us to put a quick cut in this video, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.